What's up, guys? Welcome back to the bar of Drink Up with Richie T. Today I'm going to be doing from Epic Brewing, the Big Bad Baptist, aged in bourbon barrels. One of my favorites. They only release it once a year. If you can get a hand on it, grab it. It is super big, super chocolatey, super heavy because they do brew it with cocoa and coffee. I'm a big coffee count Russian Imperial style guy. Now, it's not like a porter. When you pour this, you do want to get a good head on it. And usually with thicker beers like this, you can pour a little heavier like that, and it kind of starts to settle. Almost like if you've had a Guinness before, you'll see them do that. See, it starts to rise, from the carbonation and things like that. Give you a good head because that'll give you more flavor, more body with the beer. Now, I like to put it in certain types of glasses for certain different beers, but this is really good for this beer. Look at it. Check out the head. So delicious. This one's actually different from the last year's that I had tried because they're going to vary every year because it's a different type of brew. They do it the same way, but this one has a little bit more spices put to it. So it almost has like a pumpkin note, which is really cool. And Epic Brewing does a lot of cool single releases that they come out with, usually higher alcohol content beers and a lot of stouts too, and spiced beers. This one's 11.7% this year. It'll vary because I think some of the other ones that I had was 12 or 13. They change. It's almost like vintage base. And the cool thing about barrels that they age it in, they can actually, once they bottle it, they let it continue to age. You can age these beers for 5 years, and it just changes and gets better. And that's kind of a weird thing, but it's a newer thing in the market of all the craft brewing and things like that that's going on. Epic Brewing's doing really cool stuff. So something to really dip into, especially with cold weather when you're freezing outside. This is a good beer to have when you get home off work. Something chocolatey, malty, heavy, and just amazing. So until next time, guys, make sure you are subscribing. Make sure that you're talking about Drink It with Richie T. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram and Twitter because I'll be posting really cool stuff. And drink up, guys.